Well, good morning, everybody. Coming up on H-Town Live, it is Lupus Awareness Month. You'll hear from a doctor who not only has lupus, but overcame it. Friend of the show, Dr. Brooke Goldner, is here to help you overcome it and other autoimmune diseases as well. Always enjoy our conversations. And tips are going up on a Tuesday, but we do have a little humidity relief headed our way after a very weak front tonight. Our good friend Ito is breaking it all down in our forecast. And you know what else is hot, hot, hot? Taste Test Tuesday. We are trying a brand new Oreo flavor that mixes salty and sweet. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 20th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. And I have to say, it's been one of those days where I feel like I'm 2 steps behind a chicken with my head cut off running around. But I hope your week is off to a great start. Did anyone else feel like they walked outside and had a muggy blanket wrap their arms around them? Same, friends, same. But the only thing hotter than the temps, they're our guests and top talkers. You see what I did there? But I'm excited because today is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is Taste Test Tuesday. And here is what is on the menu. Oreo. I love Oreos. So does May. And it has a brand new flavor of cookie. It mixes my 2 favorite things, salty and sweet. Producer Bree is entering the chat. Producer Bree, I actually slid into your DMs. Not really, because we're friends. But I was like, do we have this in Taste Test Tuesday? You're like, simmer down.
Yeah.
Simmer down. You produced my life here. And I was like, I had somebody else, an influencer, a momfluencer, taste testing these. But you were like, we already have these. It's on the agenda.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited because the company released chocolate-covered pretzel Oreos. Oh my goodness. So
Show them again, Maggie. You know, they gotta see it. They can't just see the graphic.
This is not paid for, you know, we just do these to, like, just for fun, okay? Taste Test Tuesday. If there's something you wanted us to taste test, just let us know.
Yes.
So the cookies feature chocolate-flavored cream that's sandwiched between 2 pretzel-flavored cookies with salt on top.
Yeah.
And this is limited edition, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it is. So, I mean, to me, brownies and cookies are the best for breakfast.
Not for breakfast.
Yes, this is something that you could dip in coffee.
Really?
I think so.
Well.
It just.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the
I
cookie
think so.
right now and it's like salty.
It's sweet and salty, kind of like us. This is this is us wrapped in a cookie. All right, I wish I had some milk.
Right?
I wish I was a little bit taller. I have lemon tea, so I can't dip it. I feel wrong not dipping in Oreo.
Yeah.
Do you dip your Oreos? I do. All right.
I do.
Well, cheers.
All right. You ready, Shadrika?
Ooh, it even smells salty. You want one, Ito? Well, get over here, girlfriend. One. Come on, honey bunny. Ito's doing weather. She gets one, too.
Yay!
Here, come on.
I'm seeing her like run
She's
towards
like, she's acting like she's like my pet. I wanted to come up to her and be like, come here, baby, come here. All right.
Yeah, Ito, join
Come
along.
sit by me. They're zooming out. Come sit.
Okay.
Come sit.
All right.
Sit.
I am so excited.
Sit with me, my love.
You were talking about this, and it was as I was passing by, and I was like,
Ooh. First of all, my tongue, it just tasted salt.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah. The salt, I don't know about that, but
Let's just take a minute, everybody.
Oh no. Kick up our feet.
Did you need this today?
100% needed this today.
yeah, I don't know about this, y'all.
What?
Like, I love the chocolate, but the salt is really
No,
throwing me
I
off.
love chocolate-covered pretzels. Shut up and take my money, Oreo.
This is a perfect blend too.
It is.
Like it is.
I don't know about perfect blend, Ito.
What?
I don't know about perfect blend.
Yes, it is,
I
girlfriend.
think it is.
Do you think it's because we're older and we appreciate things in life?
I think so too.
I think you're too young for this,
Yeah.
producer Brie.
You're not sneaking.
You're a baby.
You're not sneaking donut holes.
You have yes in your closet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or do you go through a drive-through? And then you park in Walgreens?
Oh my God.
You park by LA Fitness behind your house and
Oh
eat a
my
bean
God.
burrito?
When you're trying to sneak and eat it before you go home.
Yeah. And then you're like, quick, spray the perfume so it doesn't smell like fast food.
I will go to the McDonald's down the street, get me medium fries, and sit there and eat them because my kids.
Ito, with or without the salt?
Salt.
What?
Okay,
What?
we're good.
Oh,
Did she just ask that?
can I tell you? I actually thought of you yesterday.
I asked because with the fries, some people like to have no salt because they know for sure it's going to be
What's wrong
hot.
with them? Get out of my life.
I
if
think
you
they
have no
need to
salt
have a
on
mental
McDonald's
health
fries.
awareness day.
Yesterday I
Mental
thought of
health awareness day.
Ito. Ito told me her advice before I had May. Enjoy time alone in a grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
I did curbside, but you know what? I took myself on a date. I called my mom. I was like, I'm on a date. She's like, what? I was like, I'm driving to curbside by myself. I went to Starbucks, got a tea, and I was like listening to my podcast. Oh, I love you, Maggie. Oh, and
When
it was
that's your
silent,
break.
and I took the long way home. That's right. I took the long way.
Oh my God.
You
You
know
want
what?
another
I think
cookie?
my
Here,
neighbors. Yeah.
welcome.
I
Enjoy.
think my
Y'all might
neighbors.
as well take all of that because, yeah.
My neighbors 100% think I'm like scoping out their houses because I will drive by.
Yep.
I was like, I'm not getting home till I finish the Sia album. Nope. I am going to be driving up and down this road.
Now you're in trouble, Ito.
You
now
park and
think
put on the
you're
blinker.
going across
like,
people's houses.
Not today. Not today.
These are so good.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Mom life, the best life.
I can't relate, y'all, so I'm going to have to leave this.
Okay, I'll leave you guys alone.
No, you've got to stay.
For what?
Weather.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like my teas? Temps going up
I did.
on a Tuesday. Look at this. It's just gross.
It is gross. Like you're wearing this as you step outside.
I know. It's like a big blanket of mugginess.
And
Ugh.
guess what?
What?
I have a ponytail forecast for you.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why are you teasing me for a good time? All right, we got to go to break. Why are you tempting me with a good time? Ponytail.
Weekdays, reality served hot. You are not. Weekdays at 11 on CW 39 Houston.
Houston, we need you to fill SaberCat Stadium and experience it live in 2025.
Let's experience all the scrums, tackles, lineouts, and lots of tries together on Saturday nights.
Go to HoustonSaberCats.com to purchase your tickets right now, and we'll see you there, H-Town.
Hi, I'm JR with SellToJR.com, and I buy houses as is in any condition. If I buy your house, SellToJR.com can help you find your next home or retirement community. If you want, I can handle the whole move, even the items you don't want to take with you. If you're considering selling your house but think there are way too many roadblocks, call me or go to SellToJR.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
Here's how the lawyers at Terry Bryant helped Glenda.
The doctor that I work for actually recommended Terry Bryant. They absolutely know what they're doing, and without hesitation, I would recommend Terry Bryant to anyone who's in doubt. They genuinely care. That to me is the main key component to everything. You already feel better knowing that they're there for you.
Houston, SaberCats are back. It's time to experience it live in 2025.
Go to HoustonSaberCats.com to get your tickets and experience a thrilling season of kicks, scrums, tackles, and lots of tries.
That's HoustonSaberCats.com. See you there, H-Town.
Friday. It's the Rangers on Friday night, and this week they hit the road against the White Sox. Only on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Ito, don't tempt me with a good time or a pony cast.
I know.
Pony cast.
I knew you would like it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm excited because when I'm not here, Bun Life and May will be like, Mama, what's wrong with your hair? I'm like, it's in a bun. Listen, 2.5-year-olds can really hurt your feelings.
They really can.
They really can.
They will find the thing you're insecure about and point it out.
Girls. And then they'll say, but if she gives you a compliment, your day is made.
Oh my gosh. And the sweet little, and she has the sweetest little curls.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
Do
But
not
then,
ever
and
put
her hair is very curly right now with this humidity.
Oh, mine's like pretty much like cannot control this.
Yeah, no, mine keeps falling flat because, you know, mine's naturally curly wavy, but I straighten it for work, so I should just let it be natural.
Yeah,
it's out of
you've
control.
got a natural curl that's just stunning.
Oh,
so
same for you.
Should do it.
So should I just throw it in the pony because it's feeling gross?
Yeah, it's gross today. Just do it.
Okay.
That's the pony forecast. We'll get to it in a second. Right now, hey, if you're looking at a way to cool off, Galveston Beach is an option, but you have to take some precautions, okay?
Okay.
So it's going to be 90 degrees today. The UV index is going to be high. Rip current risk is going to be high, and the bays are also going to be choppy. So if you're going out to Galveston, make sure you put on your life jacket. Also do want to note that if you are going to be maybe on a boat further out, about 60 nautical miles, the winds are coming in at about 15 to 20 knots. Now let's talk about this heat and one of the reasons you need that ponytail. Today you're high at Bush Airport, 97 degrees. That possibly could beat this record of 95 set back in 2020. Meanwhile, Hobby 97, you've got a record to beat of 95, excuse me. So in Houston, we possibly could be breaking records. College Station, you've been breaking records the last couple of days, so I went ahead and put you on here with a high of 92. That record to beat is 96. Meanwhile, Galveston with that 91, you are challenging a record set back in 2022. So now let's go ahead and talk about the big picture. I know this is a cold front. I put it on there. But it's not going to be doing what we typically like to see cold fronts do, and that is drop our temperatures, drop our humidity, bring us lots of sunshine. The only thing this front is going to be doing is lowering our humidity, just because we are at the very tail end of it. Now, when the humidity comes back in for Thursday, we're going to worry about heat index values. But for tomorrow, you know what? If you've got to mow the lawn, just get it done because the humidity is going to be low. Heat index values, not a major player. Unlike today. Here's a look at our day planner. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s by noon, 91 at 1 p.m. And we're going to be around 97 by 4 or 5 p.m. And that's our expected high. Meanwhile, look at our dew point temperatures. Look at 75, so very humid range. But notice, bloop, they drop a little bit. That's because that front is coming in. Again, it's a cold front in name only, but it will be bringing us some drier air. So it's going to be rather nice later on this evening. But before it actually starts to drop, here's a look at our heat index values. They'll be in the low 100s for this afternoon. Finally feeling just a little bit of relief between 8 and 9 with those heat index values finally going back into the 80s. Maggie, here we go.
Oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've seen. I think this might be the first ponytail forecast I've ever seen.
It is. I just finished it today.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. But for today, where's your hair tie? It's got to be in your hair. Because the dew point's at 70, so that means maximum frizzy, maximum wind happening this morning, about 5 to 10. So yeah, it's going to be blowing around a little bit. And you know what? Just save yourself on the hairspray, right? Just put it in the ponytail. I can't control this. I'm putting it in a pony as soon as we're done. Now, with this front, we're also possibly going to see some rain. Nothing too major. Isolated pockets here and there. Towards the northeast here, let's see, east of 45 and north of I-10, that's where we could see a severe thunderstorm flare up. But very isolated in nature. Now let's talk about your current conditions outside. 83 at Bush, 82 at Bay City, Sugar Land 81, Conroe right now at 81. Seeing lots of cloud cover out there. Meanwhile, the minimum record high for Houston is 78. Today, we went down to about 81, so it looks like we have a new record for our morning temperature. That means that's one of the hottest mornings we've seen on record. Now, moving over to your extended forecast, still 90s. Sorry about that, folks. I wish I could get rid of them. But today is going to be hot, record possibly. Tomorrow, sunny, mid-90s, lower humidity, so it won't be feeling as hot because the heat index values aren't really going to be in play. But by Thursday, we do have a weak low disturbance coming in, 20% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Then Friday, it's looking decent, but by Saturday, Sunday, and into Memorial Day weekend. So, Maggie, do you have plans for Memorial Day weekend?
Oh, try not to be too jealous. We are doing potty training, AKA potty learning.
Oh.
Yeah. Pray for us.
I am not jealous.
No, but that forecast looks great.
Yeah, so
perfect time for potty training, aka
because,
learning.
Yeah, Monday, 40% chance of rain and thunderstorms.
All right, sounds great. Well, in the meantime, it will be 5 years since the death of Houston native George Floyd. In honor of his death and legacy, the Houston Library is hosting a special lecture series this Thursday. Sheena Wilson is joining us live now with the details and why it's so important to continue to have conversations surrounding his death. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I have to say my husband was actually at the library by our house last night. He came home and he said, oh my goodness, they're having this lecture series. And I said, they're actually coming on the show. I'm so excited to have you on. And I think it's so important we're continuing to have these conversations. Here it is. I can't believe it's been 5 years. I remember exactly where I was when all of this happened. Why is it so important to continue to have these conversations?
Well, I think it's important to continue to have this conversation, and the point of the lecture series itself is to raise awareness about racial and social justice issues, but also provide a platform where people can receive further education on these topics.
Right, I think that's great, further education. So tell us a little bit about this lecture series and who's going to be there.
So again, we started this lecture series 4 years ago to just kind of talk about the issues surrounding social justice. And so this year we are honored to have Dr. Melanie Price, who is the current director of the Race and Social Justice Center at Prairie View A&M University. She's an author, she's a political commentator, and she just brings this wealth of knowledge about, and her personal experiences about social justice. In addition to that, she was also a part of our inaugural lecture series, so we are more than happy to bring her back and bring it back locally, because that was kind of our focus for this year's lecture.
And here you are, this is your 4th year doing this.
Yes.
And it just continues to grow.
Yes.
What does it feel like knowing that you keep doing this and honoring George Floyd's legacy and continuing the conversation?
I think really we are looking at, I think we've hit on a topic in which people are interested in. And that's the point of us as an institution, as a research center, as a part of the Houston Public Library Center, is to provide people with resources and educational tools in order to bridge topics that they're interested in.
I think your branch is really interesting. Tell us a little bit about the Research Center.
Oh, yeah, of course. So we are the African American History Research Center, and our primary goal is to preserve African American history in Houston and in Texas. And so we do that through a variety of ways. If you come and visit us, we have exhibition space, which will tell you a little bit not only about the history of Houston's Freedmanstown, the oldest black neighborhood in Houston, but also the development of Houston over time. And then in addition to that, we offer rotating gallery spaces, and we bring in different exhibitions on various archival collections and or artworks. Our current exhibition is Black Stereo, featuring the artwork of Tyranny Malone. But I think the real star of our show is our research resources that we provide to the public. So we have almost 500 collections of personal collections, individuals' collections, community organization collections, oral histories, newspapers, so on and so forth, that people can come in and research about not only the history of blacks in Houston, but the history of blacks in Texas.
Gosh, and there's so much power in knowledge.
Yeah.
We don't want to repeat history. We want to learn from history. And that's why I think it's important to continue this conversation. A lot of this conversation is going to be about justice and social injustice. So how does this fit in with everything, and where are you hoping that we go from here?
Well, it fits in with what we do, because woven throughout every thread of black history is the struggle for justice and equality. You'll find that in our collections. You'll be able to find that in the lecture itself.
Yes, and how can we attend the lecture?
So you can register for the event by going to houstonpubliclibrary.org and register online. There's still a couple of slots left, so you still have time to to join us.
Now, looking at where we are now, 5 years later, and where we're going, where do you hope we're going in the future?
I think I would love for people to continue to have conversations, and I hope that this lecture series provides a platform to bring like-minded individuals together who can possibly come up with some better solutions for the future.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and thank you for having an open and honest conversation.
Absolutely.
I was telling you off air, that's what I've gotten from this. I've covered it since the beginning, and having conversations and open conversations and learning from each other. So I really appreciate that. Again, tell everybody where they can go to experience this lecture series and learn more.
So everyone can visit HoustonPublicLibrary.org to register for the event, and then just read a little bit more about Dr. Melanie Price and the event itself.
And then just to go and learn more just about African American history and the Research Center, where can we go for that?
So you can also go to the website. You'll want to go to the research tab. You'll be able to see not only our location, but the other 3 history research centers and the resources that are available to do any sort of research on history in Houston.
Well, I really enjoyed having you on the show. I hope you come back.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for your time. And of course, we will have all of this over on our website as well, CW39.com. Just click on that H-Town Live tab. And stick around. We have more guests headed your way.
A big-time road test Friday in Seattle, and you don't want to miss any of the action.
CW39 is your home for Houston SaberCats Rugby.
SaberCats versus the Seattle Seawolves.
Watch the match right here.
Friday at 10 on CW39 Houston.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Get this low-mileage lease on this 2025 Cadillac Lyriq all-wheel drive Luxury One for around $569 per month. Visit your Houston area Cadillac dealer today.
Don't miss the Rula and Ryan Show with Eric every morning.
We are the heartbeat of Houston, and we're just here to entertain and make you laugh every single morning.
It's so easy to listen to the KRBE app on Alexa or anywhere you stream.
Everybody loves a little drama, and on Thursdays, we have roses.
Yeah, that's where we catch the cheaters of H-Town and put them on blast. You never know what's going to happen.
The Rula and Ryan Show with Eric. Thanks for letting us be a part of your family. On 104.1
KRBE.
Tonight, a can't-miss night rocks NXT on the CW. Say his name and he appears. With Joe Hendry, live in concert. I can feel the buzz in the air. And for the first time ever, a rap performance by Trick Williams. I'm 101. Let's talk about it. All new tonight at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Drama in overdrive.
I can't stand here and listen to a mother like you. The hell off my stage.
Weekdays at 12 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, time flies when you're having fun with amazing guests. And still to come on H-Town Live, we're already at that halfway mark. And a new sculpture in New York is getting mixed reactions. We're going to share it with you and talk more about that. Also, it's Lupus Awareness Month. You'll hear from a doctor who not only has lupus, but also overcame it. Friend of the show, Dr. Brooke Goldner, is here to help you overcome it and other autoimmune diseases as well. Plus, a local nonprofit honoring soldiers ahead of Memorial Day. Coming up, how you can join in placing a flower on every grave. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
Style or substance? Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,300 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
Bill O'Reilly on Cuomo.
Bill, what am I saying that you don't like? Everything.
America's favorite sparring duo with TV's liveliest, most honest debate.
You were right in your analysis.
Tonight at 8/7 Central, only on News Nation.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW 39 every night. Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everybody. Time now is nearly 9:30. Thank you for joining us for the second half hour of H-Town Live. And did you know May is Lupus Awareness Month? And we want to highlight a very special guest who transformed her life while battling the disease. Now she is lupus-free and thriving. So please help me welcome back friend of the show, Dr. Brooke Goldner. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I always love our conversations.
Me too. I love coming back here. And this is so important to talk about lupus awareness. It's a disease that affects so much of the population, although we don't know how much. Last estimate was about 1.5 million, but when they surveyed people with lupus, 63% say they were misdiagnosed initially. 55% said they need to bring their symptoms to 4 or more doctors before they got the diagnosis.
Oh my goodness.
So we probably are underestimating how many people have this disease.
So you have been on both sides of this.
Absolutely.
You have been a patient and now you're a doctor. So tell me a little bit about your journey.
Yes, I always say before I had the white coat, I had the hospital gown, drafty in the back, right?
Yes, it's not the best feeling.
No, but yeah, at 16 years old, I was diagnosed with lupus, and at the time I had arthritis, I had migraines, and I had a rash across my face, and then by the time they diagnosed me, after a year of symptoms, I was already in kidney failure. And so in order to save my life, I was told at 16 that I had maybe 6 months to live if I didn't do experimental treatments.
Oh my gosh.
No one wants to hear.
No, that's terrifying.
So yeah, they were giving me high-dose steroids. I was getting high doses of chemotherapy to try to shut off my immune system just so I could survive. So from 16 to 18, when other people are just thinking about finals and the prom, I'm thinking about how to study around chemotherapy and living with arthritis, you know, trying to do what other people do just normally, but in pain and exhausted. And I really learned how to be a fighter. I learned how to focus on what I had and what I had power over rather than my pain. And it made me more effective in every way. So I always felt very grateful for my life in spite of all of it. But it also is what drove me into medicine, to go, wow, you know, they saved my life, maybe I could save others. I never thought that I'd be able to find a way to become lupus free. I mean, by the time I was in medical school, I was getting blood clots, mini strokes.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, I was often sicker than my patients when I was rounding in the hospital.
I can't believe it. So how did you become lupus free?
Well, the short version is I fell in love. So my husband, Thomas Tadlock, when I met him, he was actually obsessed with the idea of metabolism, looking at how, in terms of exercise science, there must be the right diet for every human, so everyone can have a six-pack if they want one, right? Like, sign me up, right? And so what had gotten lost was, what's the right diet for humans? Even today, if you ask trainers, nutritionists, doctors, what's the right diet? High protein, low high carb, low fat, high fat. Nobody knew. It's like they forgot. So he was obsessed with that, and so he had actually become very well known. He was on TV. He was training people for MTV music videos.
Whoa!
And then when we met and we fell in love, he said, well, you know, I told him about my illness because he wanted to marry me within a month of meeting me.
Of course.
And I felt the same way.
I mean, naturally.
Well, thank you. But I had to say, I have this disease where I won't be able to have children. They said I could die because of the blood clots and the kidney failure. I'll become disabled probably by my 40s.
Oh my
I will die at a younger age. You'll have to take care of me when I'm disabled. To say that to someone who's in love with you, that's a big thing to say. And he said, I'd rather have a short life with you than a lifetime with anyone else. And let's just go for it, and I'll give you the best darn life you can have.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna make me cry.
So I said, let's get married. So what happened was, I asked him to design a diet for me because, like every other person, I wanted to look amazing at my wedding.
Right.
And he put me on his version of a high metabolism diet. We made some changes because it had meat in it, and I didn't eat meat. I ate a lot of dairy and other things that he said, not if you want to lose weight. So we changed my diet, and within 3 months, I went from a size 11 to a size 3. I was ripped. And for the first time after 12 years of lupus, I had no symptoms. And I was an intern in my residency.
Wow.
No headaches, no fatigue, no arthritis, no rashes. I had energy for days. And when I got my first set of blood tests after doing that diet, they were negative. My kidneys were normal. And I'm gonna have to come back in October. In October, it will be 20 years. I have never had a relapse. I was able to have children. And at 48, I have 0 health problems, where at 18, I was dying. So it changed the whole course of my career to say, you know, I've always said we have to help people take back their, you know, save their life. And he says we have to save their wife. And so together we have come up with a protocol. We tested it for free on people to make sure that it worked for everyone. And then we released it to the public because we believe everyone should have the right to the information that can save their lives.
And now you're sharing that for free this month.
Yes. For Lupus Awareness Month, I have online classes that people all over the world have used to heal, not only from lupus, but MS, rheumatoid arthritis, other diseases. And for Lupus Awareness Month, they're free on my website. So if you go to goodbyelupus.com, you can watch 5 hours of classes, and I tell the exact protocol in detail of the nutrition we use to help our patients and our clients.
Well, it's interesting because I've interviewed cancer patients, and they have, after changing their diet, they've prolonged their life. So it really is what we're putting in our body.
Well, remember what I said last time, right? That our genetics are not a curse. They're the menu of things that can happen, but our lifestyles place the order. So how we eat, whether we get sleep, how we deal with stress, our coping skills for mental health. It's also Mental Health Awareness Month, right? And so all of those things place that order. And if we eat the wrong way, which Americans now, the last study showed Americans eat over 60% of their diet from ultra-processed foods. Yeah. And it's not only making us have more autoimmune disease, more lupus, but also more cancer. Now people in their 20s are getting colon cancer and breast cancer in their 30s when that used to be something that you'd get after retirement, right? And so all of the diseases are coming on faster and faster. They're spreading around the world as our diet spreads. But even in America, I was looking at the statistics this morning. In 1984, 15.5% of our population was obese. Now, 43% of our population is obese, 30% is overweight. That means less than 25% of the population is at a healthy weight. And we're wondering why we have more diabetes, more cancer, more autoimmune disease. Children, it's more than tripled. Now, it used to be about 5% of children were obese, and now it's over 20%.
So why is it? Is it because it's faster, easier, more affordable? Are we lazy? I'm guilty of it too. You saw me eat an Oreo on air.
I saw the Oreos, and we're going to talk about that later. But
I was like,
you did not get away with that. I was sitting there watching, going, she is not saying that this is breakfast. That is not breakfast. Yeah, so ultra-processed foods have become highly available, and they're designed by food scientists to be addictive. So it's actually, they've shown that it lights up the same part of your brain as drugs. When you eat that Oreo, that's why you guys had your feet up like, yeah, you were high. You were high, and it becomes addictive. And so that's part of the problem. It's more available than ever before. I mean, we didn't used to have delivery of anything but pizza back in the day.
Right.
Now you can get
everything.
Yeah, and when you order delivery, they say, hey, do you want us to stop at the pharmacy and pick up some candy and soda for you on the way?
Oh my goodness.
And then we're more sedentary than ever too. And so our diets have gotten worse, and it's triggering this epidemic of disease. But we can turn that into a tidal wave of healing because we have hope. We can change it.
And look at right now, here are some signs and symptoms of lupus. So if you're experiencing any of these, you recommend to see your doctor.
Absolutely.
And then to contact you, where can we go? I could talk to you an entire show. But in the meantime, unfortunately, I mean, time flies with you. I love our conversations. Thank you for raising awareness. Where can everybody go for more information?
GoodbyeLupus.com. I have tons of free information, as well as my classes, resources, videos on how to make smoothies, everything. I try to give everything I can. And if you go to social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, release information every single day. I coach people. Wednesdays, I'm live every day, 2:30 Pacific, here for an hour just to give free coaching to the public. I'm just always trying to give back and help people get healthy. So if you look up Goodbye Lupus anywhere, you'll find me.
Well, I'm so thankful True Love led you here. So thank you, doctor, so much for your time and making sure that we all are staying healthy. And I'll give up the Oreos.
No Oreos.
Drama in overdrive.
I done called you 50,000 times, she did.
Hold on.
Yeah, he didn't tell that. Yeah, you didn't tell that part.
Weekdays at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Hello, I'm Andrew Womack, and I'd like to invite you to join me daily, every weekday, for the Gospel Truth broadcast right here on this station. The times are on your screen, but you know, this is just a program where I teach from God's Word things that have changed my life, and I know they would change yours. So check it out each weekday, the Gospel Truth broadcast right here on this station.
It matters late at night.
It matters when you aren't sure and need someone who is.
It matters when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much, Eric. I really appreciate you. Hi, Alex.
Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have more locations than any other pharmacy, with pharmacists you get to know right in your neighborhood.
Where you get your medicine matters.
Well, welcome back. Can you believe it? Memorial Day weekend is nearly here. And a local organization will have their annual event to commemorate those who lost their lives in battle. We have a very special guest joining us. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Colonel Retired Mike Burrows, and I'm the CEO with Victory for Veterans.
Well, first of all, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about what you all are doing.
Well, what we're doing is we're going to the cemetery at like 7:30 in the morning. We've got a bunch of volunteers come. We've got a bunch of roses that have been donated, and we're going to place them where loved ones have, where people have loved ones buried, okay? And if they don't have loved ones there, we assign a section to them. But it's really about bringing the family out, bringing the kids out, and just placing a rose at the foot of the grave, looking at the headstones and really, what is their story? What was the story behind it? And Memorial Day is actually about those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. We take it a little bit further. It's about all those men and women that have sacrificed and fought in wars. And when you look at the headstones, you really don't know, when, if they died in battle or if they died from suicide or what happened to them. So we just want to make sure that we honor as many as we can.
Geez, this is so meaningful to me because I think a lot of people were forgetting why you have that Monday off. Everybody thinks, oh, it's the unofficial start to summer, but there's so much more here. Why is this so important to you?
Well, my father-in-law, my wife's father, died from suicide, and he was a Vietnam veteran.
Oh, goodness.
And when you look at his headstone, right, it just says, fought in the Vietnam War. It's got a nice saying from his 5 daughters, but it doesn't tell you the reason, right? It doesn't tell you why. And so that's why we want to honor everybody, as many as we can, at the cemetery, because we, like I said, we don't know what their story is. Sometimes you can guess because you see that they passed away during the same time World War II was going on. You can make that assumption. But, all of these men and women made a sacrifice, right, to go fight these wars, to keep our freedoms. And this is a great day. And when you have children out there placing these roses, they get to understand what the true meaning of Memorial Day is. So it's an awesome event.
So how can we participate?
Well, we've ordered our flowers already for Houston Nashville, right? Okay. Because it takes some time to get here.
Right.
But we want more people to come out. So if more volunteers want to come out and help place roses, all we ask is that they bring maybe a couple dozen roses with them so we have more to place. We already have this bunch that are going to be delivered, right. Memorial Day morning. Yeah, but they're welcome. They're really, really welcome. And if they take a look at Houston National Cemetery, we're going to be meeting right at the information center. And me and my wife and my 89-year-old mother, she helps us every year. We'll be there waiting for them. The roses will all be there. We'll take a big group picture and then we'll send them on their way to place the roses. So it's a fun event.
When you look out and you see generations of people putting a flower on the grave and honoring and knowing that they did not die in vain, what does that feel like?
It's a good feeling, believe me. And I save enough for me and my wife and my 89-year-old mother to place. And being a retired colonel, I actually come to the position of attention. I salute the headstone and I thank that individual for their service, and then I place the rose on the ground. So for me, it's me honoring those that came before me.
What was your favorite part of serving?
I just think the camaraderie, I served during different times from 1975 all the way up to 2012.
Oh my goodness.
So Yeah, there was a lot of different experiences, right? From the all-volunteer Army right after Vietnam, all the way up until the time I deployed to OIF 2005-2006 as a brigade commander.
Geez, I have chills. You've seen it all. Everybody watching, what would you want them to know?
Well, I just want them to know that as the CEO for Victory for Veterans, this is one of our biggest events. We do this at 12 different cemeteries around the country. We've been endorsed by the VA. They sent out a big press release for us this year. We want to get introduced to all 155 cemeteries. Eventually, we want to be clear across the country doing this on every VA-run cemetery in the United States. That's a big goal, really? But me and my wife started it back in 2018 with 500 roses at Fort Logan National Cemetery in Denver.
That's where I'm from.
And now we have 12 cemeteries. We just added Dallas-Fort Worth.
Jeez, you can do it. Next time you're going to be here, I know you can do it, and we will make sure to get the word out. Again, tell everybody where they can go for more.
So you can go to our website, Victory for Veterans. You can learn about A Flower on Every Grave. We post it, all the information out there. You can sign up and volunteer before that date. If not, just show up at Houston National Cemetery, you know, at the information center right there. When you first come in the gate, it's right over on the right-hand side. You'll see me and my wife and my 89-year-old mother, and we'll be there with a bunch of roses, ready to go and do a group picture.
Well, God bless you, and thank you for your service and your continued service to our country. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, it was an honor, truly was. Well, speaking of Memorial Day and everything else, it is also National Pet Month. So we've brought in lifestyle expert Justine Santinello to share one of her favorite pet parents' must-haves. Welcome to the show, Justine.
You know, we all adore our furry family members, even if their messes aren't quite as cute. From muddy paw prints to pet hair, I am all about finding effective tools to help make cleaning up easier. And that's where Swiffer comes in. They just launched their biggest innovations, the classic Swiffer sweeper, in over 25 years. The new Sweep and Mop Deluxe. It's the perfect product to help tackle everyday pet messes, and it provides a clean that clicks with a collapsible design that's sturdier than ever. The Swiffer Sweep and Mop Deluxe's 2-in-1 dry and wet cleaning capabilities allows us to elevate our everyday clean. The pet heavy-duty dry cloths trap pet hair like a magnet. Then after you sweep, go in with the upgraded heavy-duty wet cloths. The new scrubbing strip gives you a more effective clean for those sticky pet messes. And when you're done, you can easily store it in small spaces, like under your sink. Now, I'm sure you noticed my furry friends. They're joining me today because Swiffer loves pets just as much as clean floors. In fact, they're continuing their partnership with North Shore Animal League America to help find pets loving new homes. Animal League America has shelter partners all over the country with plenty of pets available for adoption. And Swiffer is providing free products for adopters at select adoption centers. You can head to Swiffer.com for more information, and interested pet parents can head to animalleague.org to find a shelter near you.
Well, meanwhile, a new public art installation in Times Square has been getting mixed reaction since its unveiling last month. So check this out. The 12-foot bronze sculpture called Grounded in the Stars was created by British artist Thomas J. Price. It portrays a young black woman in casual clothes with her hands on her hips. Now, the work is sparking conversations about representation and identity, with one person praising the piece for representing, quote, the modern-day woman, end quote. However, some called the piece, quote, outright racism, saying it's, quote, divisive and stereotypical. So, producer Bree, I wanted you to enter the chat. I didn't think it was right for me to speak about this. I don't think it's racist, but I didn't know. So, you as a young black woman, what do you think?
I don't see it as a bad thing. If anything, I see it as inspirational, because you don't see a lot of black women that size in a public space that wide, not wide, that like a public space like that. So it's kind of it's not daunting at all. It's just very like in awe that someone had like this vision of putting a black woman out there. And then the piece is in between of two other sculptures that are white men. So it's kind of, it's a bit, to some, it's a bit more, how do you say it? Overcoming like stereotypes and things like that. Like it's kind of powerful to see that.
I really liked it. It caught my attention. I liked the fact that she wasn't all done up. She was just a woman, you know what I mean? And with her hands on her hips, she was portraying, that's where people, I guess, people were offended by that. Was that, I didn't think that was offensive.
I didn't see any kind of offense about that. I just think folks are just not used to seeing black women in this kind of light.
Maybe because I work with you and Shadrika, like to me that I don't know, it didn't offend me.
Yeah.
But
like I even spoke to Shadrika before the show because I wanted to hear her opinion on things.
What did she say?
And she was like, I love the piece.
See?
Like she didn't see anything problematic or anything.
And I liked the braid.
Oh, she did say that. She said when I saw that sculpture, I saw me.
See, that's what I saw.
I think that's something that we have to say again. Shadrika said when she saw that sculpture, she saw herself.
And Shadrika, actually, it reminded me of you.
Yeah, like.
With the braids and how you stand.
I'm not laughing at this. She's in front of me, y'all.
But no, that's why it reminded me of my friends.
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, oh my goodness.
I
thought it was beautiful.
It's very beautiful. However, I want to say this. It's upsetting to see that no matter what it is, people will still sexualize it, because I saw that there was a man that took a photo behind the sculpture and had his hand on her.
That's disgusting.
Backside.
So
that's disgusting and that's disrespectful.
I don't care what color you are. You could be purple. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
not sexualized. Gross.
Like,
get a life. Gross. Get up.
Touch some grass. Do something.
No, don't. Gross. And that's probably as close as you can get to a woman.
Okay. And we're going to end it on that.
There. I went there, Shadrika.
Yeah, we got to end it now.
On my hip. I got you, girl.
All right, we got to go to break now.
All right.
There's nothing as American as the Sonic Smasher. Always made to order, hand-smashed Angus beef patties seared to perfection. Meet America's Smashable Burger, the Sonic Smasher.
Texas summers are getting longer and hotter. But have you heard of Ultimate Season Pass from TXU Energy?
I heard Ultimate Season Pass saves you 50% on energy charges during peak summer and winter. I also heard there are even more months of automatic savings.
You heard right. Over $450 a year in savings.
I heard you know who switched last month and she's already saving.
Ultimate Season Pass is one of their most popular plans.
I'm keeping cool while the savings heat up. You never told me. I thought you knew about Ultimate Season Pass.
Well, now everyone knows. TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Come see what's trending on Karamo. We have deleted 1,938 texts in the last 30 days. See what's taking over everybody's feed.
Karamo, next on CW39 Houston.
I knew that big trucking companies, they do whatever they want, so I definitely wanted to find someone that could help me out and make sure that I wouldn't get the end of the stick. Working with Jim Aller and his crew, they led the way the whole time. They fight tooth and nail for you. Hope I never get into another accident, but if I do, I'm calling them.
If an 18-wheeler took you out, call me. I'm Jim Adler. I'll fight tooth and nail for you.
Call today.
We the hungry demand a better burger. One that's made to order and hand-smashed into greatness. America, this is your Smashable burger. The Sonic Smasher.
And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. But before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. Well, good news! The longtime children's show Sesame Street is staying on PBS. Starting later this year, new episodes of the show will run on Netflix, PBS, and the PBS Kids app on the same day. Some past episodes will be available on Netflix worldwide. This comes after Warner Brothers Discovery, which had aired the show since 2016, decided last year not to renew its deal for new episodes that air on HBO and HBO Max. But episodes will stay on there until 2027. That's good. May would be very upset to say goodbye to Big Bird and Elmo. Well, that's nearly a wrap on today's show. We will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more H-Town Live. I'm going to challenge you all, okay? Producer Bree Shadrika, you too. Do not hit snooze tomorrow morning. Can you guys do that? You too at home. Because tomorrow's Wellness Wednesday, and we are going to tell you why it is bad for your health to hit that snooze button. It's going to be hard for me too, but let's try it together. Don't hit the snooze button. You think you can do it? We'll tell you why it will be good for your health. That is happening tomorrow. We'll also have the Chamber Choir and so many more incredible guests. If you want to catch up on today's guests, you can go to our website, CW39.com, and click on that H-Town Live tab. In the meantime, have a terrific Tuesday. Enjoy less humidity tomorrow. And we leave you with this beauty shot of our friends at the zoo, the giraffes. Here they are. Yep. Just enjoying this hot and humid day. Bye for now, everybody.